morning, it's Friday the 11th of November 2011. Welcome to today's United Kingdom talk. I've had internet troubles last couple of days. Yes, I've got a very, very slow upload speed. Can you believe yesterday's show took 9 hours to upload? Yes. Apparently they're working on it. I'm with Virgin Media, who are actually, I think they're pretty good. But it's going to take them, they said it's going to take like 4 days to sort out the problem. Christ knows why it takes that long, but there we are. So we're stuck with slow uploads at the moment, but hopefully you'll be seeing this show on Friday the 11th of November. Right, some response from the Poppy story yesterday, and there's been a development in that as well. Hello to Andy, who emails in, I agree 100% that England players should have the right to wear the poppy when playing this weekend. He says, I believe the Scottish team will be doing the same in their next international match. Glad FIFA backed down. If they hadn't, the players should have worn their poppies anyway. What also annoys me is those firms which do not allow staff to wear poppies as it's not part of their uniform. They should be named and shamed, and customers boycott them. The threat of boycott is what made Poundland reverse its policy here, I believe, along with the bravery of a worker who refused to remove a poppy and got sent home. More power to her. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like I said on the last show, we are here. We are here because people died. People are dead to allow us to walk around this country free. I mean, you know, within the, I say free, although to be quite honest, I think Germany and France are trying to take over at the moment, aren't they? With this whole Euro thing, which is going terribly, terribly wrong. Did you see that German woman? What's her blooming name again? The big German woman, I can't think of her name now. She says, oh, Europe must get closer together. No, it mustn't, thank you very much. We want our regional identities. Europe shouldn't get closer together. I don't believe in it at all. Let the French be French, the Germans be German. They're trying to take over these people. It's the few people right at the top. They want the power. That's what it's all about. It's a big power trip. Why can't they just leave people alone? You know, it's like people just trying to tell us what to do from other. We don't want other countries telling us what to do. We don't want this whole united thing. Thank you very much. Don't want it. And we are here, as I said, we are here because people died for us, and we should remember those people with a poppy. Remember that expression, they shall not be forgotten. They mustn't be forgotten. They mustn't be forgotten. Andy continues, finally, regarding those who publicly burn poppies, we've seen that, or plan to disrupt the remembrance services because they think British troops shouldn't be in Afghanistan. I don't think they should be in Afghanistan, but soldiers follow orders and go where they are told. Poppy burners and remembrance service disruptors are the scum of the earth, abusing the very freedom which, ironically, many British soldiers have died so that they can have. Wear your poppy with pride, and I've certainly got mine. It's downstairs at the moment. I should have put it on for the show, really, but I have one as well. I buy one every year. Thank you very much for that one, Andy. And I say there has been a development in that story. FIFA have now agreed that, you know, why we had to ask their permission in the first place, I don't know. FIFA had agreed that England, Scotland and Wales teams can wear poppies on black armbands during the upcoming internationals. Prince William and David Cameron wrote to FIFA asking, I mean, what's all that asking FIFA? We should be telling them we will wear our poppies. End of story. Don't need to ask anyone to wear our poppies. We'll wear them. And that's the end of it. Why do we have to go to some place? Oh, can we wear our poppies? No, just wear them and be done with it. Who do these people think they are at the top, eh? Anyway, so there we are. That's so it's It's kind of good news, really. Why we had to go through that whole thing anyway, I don't know. Like I say, we should have just worn them and be done with it. Or just ask permission to wear poppies and never anything like it. It's wrong. Hello to Jerry. On the subject of the fact that my shows were coming on at random times, Jerry writes, and this is something that I thought about anyway. Jerry wrote, yes, I'm getting lost with your show because now you're putting them up randomly. You should put them on midnight like you used to. I love the show. Jerry, actually, you know what? I agree with you. I agree with you. We'll get a little bit lapse with the show. I was kind of doing it because it kind of fitted in a little bit better with what I do in it. But I think you're right. The show should be recorded the day before. Although, of course, you know, the moment I did this, because Thursday's show was recorded Wednesday. Right, the moment I did that, I'd done the story about the poppies and there was a development. And by the time it went out, we were all allowed to wear them again. So you can't win. But yeah, I think you're right, Jerry, actually. I think the show should be recorded and put up at midnight or thereabouts. So it's there ready for you the next morning. Thank you, Jerry. Much appreciated. Hello to a new writer. I say a new writer because this guy's been listening to the show for many, many years. And he writes, hello, Chris. I'm just watching your November the 4th edition of United Kingdom Talk. I've been an avid podcast listener since day one of your shows. You've been with us a long time, over 6 years now, all those many, many years ago. And now, in addition, also watch your videos on YouTube. As a matter of interest, Tony, do you prefer to just listen or just watch? Which do you prefer? For listening or watching, or both are just as good as each other, or perhaps, you know, obviously the benefits with just listening is that I do know people that put the shows on a memory stick or a CD and put them in the car. Things like that. Are you one of those people? How many people just listen to the show? Please email and let me know. Chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. Where do you listen to the show? Does anyone still put them? Because I know they're a little bit. Some of them are more visual than others. This particular show is not really a visual show. You know, you could close your eyes and it doesn't matter what's going on in front of you, does it? Let's be honest. But there are shows such as the ones in Las Vegas that are more visual, and you would have heard me talking about thinking, oh, I wonder what that looks like. And of course, it was all there. On the screen, but I do know, I'm pretty sure some people still just listen. I think Ross still just listens. Do you just listen to the show? Is anyone listening to this show and you don't like to watch, you just like to listen? Please let me know. Chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. Do you just listen? Do you watch? And where do you watch and listen? That's what I want to know, okay? Chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. Tony says, I used to be one of those people who sat behind a desk with earphones on at work, listening to you and laughing to myself in a packed office with a picture of you and a flag on a mouse mat next to me. Yeah, I remember Tony. You being sent one of my mouse mats. Yes. Can't remember where you are, though, Tony. Does it say on here? Doesn't say where you are. Can't remember where you are. Tell me where you are, Tony. What urged me to send you this first email is because Aldo has been with us 6 years. First time I sent an email. He says, keep the light cloth. That's the one that is illuminated behind me. I can make it flash as well. I find when it's flashing, it kind of it's a bit of a distraction. So that's why it's kind of on permanently. Also, you might notice with some of the videos, it kept going a bit blurry. That was because what was happening, because the lights behind me are brighter than my face, the camera was focusing on the little lights. So what I've had to do is switch to manual focus. So before I start recording the show now, I switched to manual. Can you excuse me? There's someone at the door. How inconvenient. I'm going to have to take my mic off. I'll be with you in a second. Don't move. Oh, God. Sorry, excuse me, boys and girls. Where's your microphone? Let's put this back up. How many shows do you see on the telly where the chat show host is interrupted by the postman? Oh, look what I've got here. I've got to show you this in a minute. And some letters. How excited. Sorry about that, boys and girls. But what I need staff here. Someone to run the house for me as well. That's what we need here. Now, where are we going? Right, let's just get that there. Right. Sorry. What urged me, keep the light cloth, he says. Yes, and I was just saying to you, what was happening was the camera had been focusing. We kept trying to focus on the lights behind me, which is why my face kept going out of focus. So I now have to switch to manual focus, set it up, and then record the show in front of it. Tony says, the white lights against the black cloth look really good in the background, and I like how the lights look on screen when they hit your famous mirror ball. Yeah, they do, don't they? They kind of sparkle around the bottom of the mirror ball there. Funnily enough, so I decided to keep that there, but because of that, I've had to order a new starcloth, and that is exactly, I think, here it is, what has just arrived. A new starcloth, okay? Now, there we are. Now, this one has got coloured lights. There it is. You see? Do you want me to plug this in so you can see? I don't think you're going to be able to see the fact that they are coloured, though. It looks exactly the same as the one I've put up behind me. But instead of being white lights, these are coloured. Now, I've got a feeling you are not going to be able to see the fact that they are coloured, which is why I put a white one up behind me in the first place. So have a look at this. There we are. For some reason, let's just, 1 second, there we are. Right, there we are. For some reason, coloured lights come up on the video camera as white lights. Now, I don't know if you can... Oh, hang on, that's flashing in and out. Where's that thing now? Oh, you can see the colours, can't you? Actually, you can. Oh, oh, well, I don't know what to do now. You can see the colours, can't you? I didn't think you were going to be... I thought they were all going to look white, but yes, you can indeed see their different colours. What do you want me to do, boys and girls? Because I've got another starcloth now. This is a multicoloured one, okay? I can't actually hang this up anywhere. Can you see that? Look, I said this wasn't going to be visual, and it is now, isn't it? Look, you see we've got different colours on the light. So we've got blue, green and red. Do you want me to leave... Shall I leave the white one up? Or do you want me to put the coloured one up behind me? Up to you. Do let us know your preference on that. Okay, Chris at unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. So we've got another starcloth now. I paid £60 for that one. You shouldn't need to pay more than £60 for one of these. You'll see them on eBay quite a lot, okay, if you want to buy one of these for yourselves. A wonderful little thing. You can have them in your bedroom. I'm sure some of the younger sort of young teenage boys and girls would like one of these in their bedroom. They're about £60. Don't pay any more than that on eBay. You see them more expensive than that. You don't need to pay more. So, do you want the coloured one up behind me or the white one? Let me know. Chris at unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. We're a bit longer than 10 minutes today, aren't we? Never mind, we'll carry on. As I've said earlier, I've been listening to you for many years, but have never written to you or your listeners. I just wanted to initially tell you that you've gotten me through some really tough, dark times. Just you being you, making me laugh and making me think about your opinions on life and just knowing you're there a few times a week to turn on. Does that sound silly? No, it doesn't. Doesn't sound silly at all, Tony. I'm well aware of yourself and other people like you that have never written. I know you're there, don't worry. That have never written and have never met me and have never spoken to me, but would now class me as a friend. I'm fully aware of that. I am aware of that. As you know, I don't get paid for this. And people, nice people, well-meaning people, some people don't understand why I do this. They just don't get it. They don't understand what a little show like this, just some bloke sitting in a room talking to you, they don't understand why do you do that if you don't get paid for it. They don't get it. Even I can't answer that. Why do I do this? Even I can't answer it. I just enjoy doing it. I love doing it. I love it. Having a little chat. Sometimes, you know, if I'm very busy with other things of my life, as I've been for a couple of weeks, you know, trying to sort this flat out that I'm purchasing for investment thing, you know, for people to rent out and live, then yes. But even that part of my life, you know, people think you're rolling in money if you've got property. This isn't the case. It really isn't. Your money is kind of tied up in that property, and you don't have it until you sell the property. You see what I mean? Right? But even that part of it, the money side of it, isn't the be-all and end-all. It should be, but it's not. I actually sit downstairs sometimes on my own, watching the telly, thinking to myself, you've given people homes. Yes, of course they're paying you for it. And yes, of course, you're going to make money from it. But how many landlords actually would sit there thinking, I've given people, or you know, I've given people a home. A few people are living and they're comfortable in a place provided by me. Yes, of course, for rent. Forget that side of it. They're happy in their homes because of me. I love that. That just means something to me, you know. So yes, I'm well aware of that, Tony. That yourself, you know, you consider me perhaps a friend, and that's why I do the shows. That's why I do the shows. I think I like doing it, and it's nice, you know. A little letter like this now, and it's just wonderful. You've said I can read the rest of this out. You say you're in a difficult position at the moment, homeless and sleeping rough since May this year, after having a bit of a breakdown. You were sectioned in a hospital for a couple, and then lost my home due to the landlord not being happy with me being ill. So, are you living somewhere now, or what, Tony? You know, and how are you listening to the show? I mean, I'm assuming you've got somewhere to live now. If not, if you're homeless now, where are you actually sleeping, I wonder? And how are you listening to the show and indeed doing emails? Are you going into a library or something like that, I wonder? Anyway, he says, not wanting to put a downer on things, I just want to think that maybe some of the stories of my life may help or inspire other people in some way. I want to give something back to you as a thank you for all you do for your listeners. So I just sit here and talk. You know, I don't do anything else, I suppose. I just sit here and talk, and sometimes I answer people personally. I promise to email you very soon. Thanks for sharing your latest holiday in Las Vegas with us. Take care, from Tony. And he says, unless otherwise stated, I'm happy for you to read out my messages, which is why I wrote that out. So Tony, yeah, let's hear from you again. Just tell us where you are at the moment. What sort of position are you in at this very moment? Because presumably, you know, you're either borrowing someone's email or popping into a library or perhaps one of those internet cafes to watch the show. Presumably, it's a lot easier now that we're not an hour long, and we're sort of usually around 10 minutes today. I think we've done about 20 minutes there, haven't we? Anyway, that's it from the show today. As always, thanks for watching and listening. Do email the show. My email address is chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. See you on the next show. Bye-bye now. Oh, I nearly forgot. If you're getting this show quite early in the morning, it's Friday, the 11th of November 2011. If you're getting this show early, There's a very special time coming today in the morning. It will be 11 seconds past 11 minutes, past 11 o'clock on the 11th of the 11th. 11. All the ones. A very, very special time coming if it's early in the morning, so think of each other when we get to that, all right? 11, 11, 11, 11, 11. All the ones are coming up. How exciting. Once again, thanks for watching and listening. See you on the next show. Bye-bye.